going on, everybody? Thank you for coming through once again and hanging out with me. I'm Blocker 120, and this is Foam World Order. All right, today I got, like I just mentioned in my previous episode, I got another blaster up here, though, that is part of a series or category that I'm not personally interested in, but I am very interested in their blaster. So what I have up here today, we're gonna see about the we have the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Remember, I said I am not, I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm not familiar with the word, but I'm gonna try to pronounce the name THEMBERCHAUD. I believe that's how you say it, THEMBERCHAUD. Let's see if you can get a little bit up on here. I want to see if you could see it a little bit. Because, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name, all right? So, like I said, I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons fan. Nothing negative to say about it. It's just not my speed. I've never tried it out. But I do like the fantasy style aspect. And I do like how the players that I see that are in Dungeons and Dragons, I like how I see the players that, well, some would say get over involved and dress the role of their character. To me, that's absolutely awesome. Like, to get that involved where you actually, a lot of them, almost all of them, they make all of their own costumes and everything like that, which is absolutely cool to me. That's pretty dope right there. So we're gonna open this up. They also have two other blasters here. I'm gonna try and do the names on this as well. Record looks like to be a Jolt style dragon blaster. And Palorandusk is seems to be another Jolt style blaster. Pretty cool. So let me see, get this opened up. Which side did I? Let's get this opened up here. See what we got in here. All right. Well, what we have here? How many darts they give us here? Oh, almost dropped them. What we have here? Seven cool colored darts to go along with the color scheme of the actual blaster here that we have here. 7 darts, a little instruction booklet. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever really keep nor read. I barely look at the instruction booklet. The box itself is my instructions. I'm one of those people. You always swear you are, and then it's when you get stuck on this one part, I'll fight against it for a little while and act like, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm not giving up on this. Also, morning to all of you, enjoying my morning coffee. Let me know what's your favorite coffee brand, what coffee you like the most, because I'm looking to try some other coffees out. I do have my own personal favorite. I'm not going to disclose it at this time. I want to see if somebody else has one as well and they disclose theirs, and if I share a similar coffee with somebody. I know I do, but I just don't want to say it right now. I'd rather wait a second and see if I match with somebody else's. All right, let's get this out the box. Now, this is a crossbow blaster from Nerf. This is a Dungeons and Dragons crossbow blaster. I thought I pulled all that tape off already. No. All right. Finish getting this. Okay. Now, seems here there's just minor assembly. Blaster comes in 2 parts here. Place this. It looks like you just place this right on top. Now, mind you, I said I'm not really a look at the directions kind of guy, so it looks like it just snaps into place. Let's just snap this into place right here at the top. Okay. All right. Looks like it's in place. Cool little dragon. This part right here is like a rubbery material. It's a flexible. It's meant to go around the arm. Of the wearer. I don't know. Mine doesn't feel comfortable. Maybe in the opposite hand. Now it just doesn't feel that comfortable. But I do like the design of it. You know, it's a dragon blaster. I'm a huge fan of dragons. So, and also I want to, you know, just keep in mind that I am a full-grown adult. So this blaster was designed with children in mind. And on the box here, you know, fits on the box here. It fits pretty nicely. You know, it looks like it fits pretty nicely on the kid right there. On the box. I don't know, I'm trying to mimic his style. See if I could do that. There is definitely something like a wiring on the inside of this tail so you can bend it and it can form fit. I can definitely feel that. All right, it's pretty cool. So let me get this loaded up. Let's get this loaded up. You load by putting the darts. Is it by putting the darts in there? No. So where do I put the darts at that I'm firing these darts? First, let me just load up the extra dart storage that they have here on the side and the wings of the dragon. I like that. And I feel like I already lost one of my darts. I think it rolled off the table somewhere. Yo, I really did. I lost one of my darts already. I could have swore. No, I didn't lose one of my darts. I miscounted them from the beginning. Now, you put the dart. Now the dart storage, it didn't even hold my darts. All my darts just fell out. So you've pulled the trigger. I mean, you string the bow, then you place a dart in, and then you fire. Firing is also releasing darts on the side. The dart storage could be a little tighter on the side, but that's not bad. But you got to pull the string back. There's a little, I don't know if you're going to see it, but there's a little notch behind the orange catch, and it goes down. Because I feel if you place it just behind the orange catch, it's, all right, it's holding right now. Because the first time it didn't seem to hold. Yeah, it's not a solid hold. So there's a little notch behind the orange catch. When you pull the string back, you're going to have your finger on either side and pull down, and it's going to lock it into place. Keep it there. I keep losing darts that were supposed to be in the dart storage, so I'm not going to use the dart storage on this, as it is not, obviously not storing the darts. Let me just get this last dart before I have to bend down and pick it up. Try to put this back where it's supposed to be. All right. Now it's pretty easy. I mean, pulling the string back, and now I said you have to make sure the string is down into that little notch, but it's almost flawless. It goes through. It doesn't seem to be a problem or an issue. And this is a pretty cool blaster. I honestly snagged this up at Target, and it was the last one that was on the shelves. It's pretty cool though. Let me see if I grab some more darts real quick. Couple more darts to fire. Now, like I said, I like the design. It is not that comfortable in my hands because I do have big hands. The sides down here, the plastic on the design of the dragon and everything, the belly of the beast It keeps rubbing my hands on the sides a little bit. I don't know if you can see the scuff marks. I am a little ashy, so it should show kind of clearly. It is a little annoying, but for me, I'm into the fun of it, so it's not annoying enough where I'm not gonna use a Dragon Blaster. Like, I'm absolutely gonna run around and play with this. This is pretty dope right here. Like I said, I am a huge fan of dragons, you know, word the Toothless. But as I said, this is from the card game, the very, very popular card game, Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm not a fan of that game, but I am a fan of this style blaster. This is a pretty cool blaster. As far as novelty, gimmicks, and things of that nature goes, like, yes, as I said, there is a type of wiring in the tail, so you can mold the tail into a position. This is a pretty sick blaster because it is a straight up dragon, full front to back design. It is a dragon with a handle. The only thing I would have wished for over this design here is that the dart would have fired from out of the mouth of the dragon. The dart storage, of course, could be tighter. That could be much better. It was a slight nuisance, but I would just not use it and keep the darts in my hand or in a pouch. But really, I would just wish that the darts fired out of the mouth of the dragon. Because other than that, this is a pretty sick design. This, I wish it would just activate the plunger spring. This would be used to activate the plunger spring, because this is actually just used to fire the darts. The darts is fired strictly off of this tension. So far as upgrade potential, I feel like if you just get a stronger, theoretically, like, I'm no engineer, so don't take my word on this and feel like I absolutely know what I'm talking about. If you've seen other videos, you can see the mistakes I've made. So I feel like if you just get a stronger elastic here, you would actually have a better performance out of this blaster. But like I said, this is a pretty cool blaster from Nerf. This is part of the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. They do have 2 other blasters that I see available. This is their crossbow style, and I feel like they really did amazing with this. This is a pretty cool blaster. I hope everybody enjoyed this little quick review. Also, side note, the holster for my sword, the holster for my sword is actually one of those bike training things that go around the feet that you purchase so that a child's foot wouldn't slip off. I purchased it a while back when I got my son a Batman go-kart, and his feet kept slipping off the edge. So I bought this at the same time because I was like, well, he's about to get a bike as well. Yeah, I bought him that before I bought him an actual bike. I always buy his stuff out of orders. He got a Power Wheels at once, so but I'm like, you know what? Let me see what else I can use this for, because I'm like, he's not going to need all of the ones that came along with it. So this right here, it is simply just a small bike loop. It is a loop for the wheel that I hooked onto the sling, a Nerf sling. Now, with these slings, I advise you, if you're going to use it in this manner over the shoulder, I advise you to always clip it to your belt. Even if it doesn't do a full clip around, hook it into the bottom of the belt. It is much better option than hooking it into the loop of your jeans or pants or anything like that, because when that pops, and it will pop, if not today, if not tomorrow, it may pop at the next game. Who knows what may happen? But when that does pop, you will be very upset. And then you will remember, and you'll be like, Blocker 120 told me, do not hook it to the belt loop, because the belt loop will break. The belt loop will fail you. Don't trust in the belt loop. Trust in your belt. It's holding your pants up. It can hold on to this little bit of more weight too. So, like I said, this is a pretty good. A lot of times I could do this without looking, but I've been missing this the last couple times. So, actually, I'm doing worse now that I am looking. Normally, I can do this, and it didn't take me as much. Like, it is a pretty good holster. I mean, pretty good sheath for swords. other things. I was just messing around with the mini Stormbreaker, and I was like, yo, it's good. It works for this too as well. Except the retrieval is slightly off. The retrieval, I would have to push up the handle. I don't know if you can see it, but the retrieval, you would have to push up the handle to get it, but that's okay. I'm bringing an axe to the party. I'm bringing Stormbreaker, the mini version. But this is pretty cool too. All of them are dope, but like I said, this is a pretty dope blaster if you can get your hands on it, because it seems like they're selling out pretty fast. So if you can get your hands on it, I would recommend it. It is a pretty fun blaster. And as I said, to upgrade it, I think simply you would just require a stronger elastic spring here and you would be in business. So, you know, as always, till next time, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, turn on your notifications, let a neighbor know. What else is there? I really can't think of anything else. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming through and hanging out with me once again. Till next time. Peace.